So, Israel giving no praise to Yahweh, Bashimi Al-Shaba, Shima Chakadas, Namahan, to the Holy GMS, Ruwa, say, teaching you, Hakim out there, pushing his word in truth, sincerity, risking freedom, you like to do so. As you can see from what I'm reading, the article, CBSNews.com, and it says Biden signs executive orders on stimulus checks, food stamps, and minimum wage. And we know, man, never to trust that dying enemy. Okay, Esau, Edom, the so-called white race is the Edomites according to the Bible. Esau, Edom, and it's not to take what they do lightly. And like the scriptures say, what the scriptures say? The scriptures say, if he doeth good, he doeth not of his own self. So, just be wary of the so-called benefits and things you get from the society, because actually it's not a benefit. Esau Edom has something else rolled up his sleeve. So let's read on what's going on. It says, I'll read a little bit and I'm going to cancel it. It says, President Biden signed 2 executive orders on Friday, one of which would increase federal food assistance and streamline the delivery of stimulus checks as the president's attempt to stabilize the economy without congressional assistance amid the fallout from the coronavirus pandemic. We have to act now, Mr. Biden said in remarks before he signed the orders, in which this video came out that he didn't even know what he was signing. So much as to figure out what was best for the American people. He didn't even know what he was signing. So it said before he signed the orders, he will not let people go hungry. Mr. Biden has proposed a $1.9 trillion relief plan to Congress, but it's unclear whether it will garner enough Republican support to pass on a bipartisan basis. Until Congress is able to pass another relief bill, Mr. Biden's actions are intended to stopgap measures to stabilize the economy. In which, man, these politicians, just like Rome, is a whole bunch of old Edomite white men that decide on the fate on the rest of the population of whether or not they're going to eat or starve at night. You see what I'm saying? Because this is Rome all over again. Reading on, it says, we need more action and we need to move fast, Mr. Biden said. We're in a national emergency. We need to act like we're in a national emergency. So we got to move with everything we've got. In the first order, Mr. Biden asked the U.S. Department of Agriculture to allow states to increase Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, benefits commonly known as food stamps by 15%. Congress recently passed a $1 trillion relief bill that boosted the maximum SNAP benefit by 15%, but that did not help the 40% of SNAP recipients who were already at the maximum benefit. And maximum benefit, I think, is like what, $300 a month, probably $400 a month. When you're a single person, I think like what, $800 to $1,000 a month when you have one kid, and I think a little more after that when you have more than one kid as a female. So people are already maxed out. The expenses and still struggling because the majority of Americans are struggling, whether it was due to their financial incompetence or just not having it in general. You know what I mean? The wiping away of the middle class or good jobs. You see what I'm saying? So reading on, said Mr. Biden's order tells the USDA to consider issuing new guidance that will allow states to increase SNAP emergency allotments for those who need it the most, according to a fact sheet provided by the White House, which would mean that an additional 12 million people get enhanced benefits. The order would also increase pandemic EBT and electric debit card program for students who would have qualified for free or reduced price meals at school. Mr. Biden is directing the USDA to consider issuing new guidance increasing key EBT benefits by approximately 50% to accurately reflect the cost of missing meals and make it easier for households to claim benefits. According to the White House, this could provide a family with 3 children an additional $100 to support per month. Under the order, USDA will also reassess the Thrifty Food Plan, the basis for determining SNAP benefits according to the fact sheet from the White House. The plan is out of date with the economic realities most struggling households face when trying to buy and prepare healthy meals. Okay, so you already know what this is, man. This is Isaiah 31 verse 1. Woe to them that go down for Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many, right? What is Egypt? What is this? What is Isaiah 31 and 1 is talking about? It's talking about go down to American, okay? American policies, or they're trying to help the homeless. Why is it saying woe unto you? Because you know the hokey dope. You know, in order to receive these benefits, you have to go to Esau, Edom, and they're not necessarily for you. Their love for you is eugenics, which is destruction of the less desirable, which you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Israelites according to the Bible. Y'all are considered the undesirable according to the Bible. That's why poverty, homelessness, okay, job security, all right, health defects, okay, and a lack of nutritional foods affects you disproportionately, because they want you gone as a nation. You're considered less desirable. You're considered the burden, the least, okay? People that should not be here on earth, all right? And that's why they want to disproportionately target your schools and your public areas for coronavirus vaccinations, because they consider you less desirable, especially for their new world order. And you trust in Egypt, you trust in America for all your information, for all your health. You see? Not knowing you like a sheep to the slaughter. You see? Like a sheep to the slaughter, what do? They walk about. They don't really know what's going on. They enter this big ass stone. They see red everywhere. Next thing you know, man, you in the spirit world. Y'all sheep to the slaughter. So we know it says trust in chariots because they are many, and horsemen because they are very strong, and look not to the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Right. So you look to Egypt for help, but you don't seek the Heavenly Father, which is the only God that's going to save you from these times. You see? And that's why y'all trust in Egypt. Oh, let's get the coronavirus shot. Let's do this. Because it's going to help us receive our food stamps and shit. Y'all lack faith. You see what I'm saying? This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. Therefore wait ye upon the Lord. Shalakia. Zephaniah 3 verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, till the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination to gather the nation, to assemble, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, meaning righteous anger, even my fierce anger, for all the earth should be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Right, and what's the fire of his jealousy? Destruction to the nations, man. Thermonuclear war, which is World War III according to the Bible. That's going to be the end all be all. See what I'm saying? So all this stimulus, all this food stamps and minimum wage increase ain't going to stop the wrath of the Lord. That's swiftly coming upon America. And so all this coming down to Egypt, and America is the greatest country in the world, it's not going to help you. All right? So stay tuned, man. Watch for the videos on